March of 2010. I still have the original invoice. Very fortunate to have been invited this evening to go on a kids ride with their coach, who helped me do some work on my bike last night. I was living in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah.
The entire community rides bicycles, seemingly. I've never lived in a community like that. Replacing my chain, which was completely worn out ahead of schedule. Also my brake pads. So after about 2 months of postdocing there, I was essentially guilted into going into the nearest bike shop and buying a bicycle, and I paid $800 for a GT Avalanche. It is the first evening of my rest day. I've decided I will take a second rest day here. Oh, that's gonna feel good. And 3 years later, I started racing bikes. Raced them for 10 years. I rode over 10,000 miles, 7-8 years in a row. And then make my way to Argentia on Friday. I won't arrive that day. I'll arrive the day after. Started touring 8 years ago, roughly. Biggest tour so far was last year's 11,000 K. But in plenty of time to catch that ferry boat. Departing at 5 p.m. on Saturday, the last boat of the year. All that happened because I bought an $800 bicycle. Head to North Sydney, Nova Scotia, back essentially on the mainland of North America, but not quite, because if you know that island, it's just a causeway. It connects the island to the rest of the world, essentially. So it too is an island, Cape Breton, just like Newfoundland. Gonna have some fun with all these youngsters. Man, there's so much energy here, so much excitement to ride bikes. This is a perfect place for me. Well, I'm still in Glovertown, and it's being very kind to me. The latest bit of kindness is Andy once again working on my bicycle, doing it by flashlight in the mouth and on the head. We managed to get a chain also thanks to this guy and the community in general. Thank Brian for the kindness. This fellow from a shop not too far away went home and got the chain off his shelf. And he put the pads in last night. So this is rounding things out pretty well for a unanticipated repair. I thought it would happen in Nova Scotia, but the parts were ready to be swapped now. So what is the magic of the T-bone?
I think it's the raisins does a lot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The sweetness of a raisin is...
I think it's what makes a difference.
Oh, yeah. Just a few degrees above zero today. About 55 miles, 4 hours in the tailwind, coming out of the south end of Terra Nova Provincial Park.